The 1994 World Cup was supposed to be a stage of redemption for Diego Maradona. The whole world is waiting for his miracle one last time. But under the hot American sun, a genius from a dark horse country came to bring disaster. Not with a sword, but with a left foot swing so precise that the world dubbed him the Maradona of the East. This is the story of how Gheorghe Hagi not only stole the show, but utterly destroyed the dreams of the Argentine football god forever. Gheorghe Hagi is a football legend, renowned for his incredible talent on the pitch. However, before becoming Romania's greatest star, he experienced ups and downs as a footballer, especially since he didn't come from a country with a rich footballing history like Argentina. Born in a small village in Constanta County, Romania, on the 25th of February 1965, to a poor farming family, his parents, who were of Macedonian descent and had to immigrate twice before settling in Sacel, placed high expectations on him. His parents' high hopes and aspirations are embedded in his last name, Hagi. Hagi, or Hagiu, means someone who should be respected and honored. As a child, Hagi spent his time playing soccer in the muddy village puddles with his friends, while helping his parents tend the livestock around their home. Due to his poverty, Hagi, who had a passion and talent for football, even had to make a ball out of twisted horsehair when he wanted to play. Despite this, Hagi never concealed his financially disadvantaged childhood. On several occasions, he has unabashedly shared his dark past with the public, explaining that this factor, directly or indirectly, shaped his temperament, which tends toward wildness and violence. "I'm a farmer's son, and I live with livestock at home," he said. Even though he only played football in mud puddles, his great talent immediately caught the attention of a talent scout who then brought Hagi to join the Puyol Constanța Academy in 1978. This is where he began his football journey. As a prominent young talent, he was then selected to join the Luciferul Bucharest squad in 1980. This is a national training center established by the Romanian Football Federation to gather the best talents from all over the country. After honing his skills at Luciferul, he returned to Constanța and made his professional debut for FC Puyol Constanța in 1982 at the age of 17. After making his professional debut, Hagi quickly demonstrated his extraordinary abilities as an attacking midfielder, with sharp game vision and impressive dribbling skills. After 2 successful seasons at Puyol Constanța, Hagi moved to Sportul Studențesc in 1983, the same year when he made his debut for the Romanian national team in a match against Norway. At Sportul Studențesc, Hagi further demonstrated his potential as a world-class player. His highlight at Sportul was being the league's top scorer for 2 consecutive seasons. In his first season, he scored 20 goals, then in his second season with 31 goals. During his time at the Students, Hagi played in European competition, making 10 appearances and scoring 4 goals in the UEFA Cup. During his 4 seasons at Sportul Studențesc, his most famous goal was in the historic 1-0 victory against Inter Milan in the first round of the 1984-85 UEFA Cup. His consistent performances, along with his contributions in goals and assists, attracted the interest of Steaua Bucharest, Romania's biggest club. During his 4 seasons with the Student, Hagi became the club's top scorer with 58 goals in 107 appearances. Hagi moved to Steaua Bucharest in late 1986 as the team prepared for the UEFA Super Cup final against Dinamo Kyiv. His initial loan deal was for just 1 match, the final. However, after winning the final, Hagi scored the only goal of the match from a free kick. Just 1 match was enough for Hagi to convince Steaua Bucharest to sign him permanently. By the end of his first season at the club, Hagi had helped the military men win 2 titles, and coach Angel Iordanescu gave him 14 league appearances, scoring 10 goals, and also playing the full 90 minutes in the 1-0 Copa Romaniei final victory over rivals Dinamo Bucharest. The following season, Hagi appeared in 31 league matches, scoring 25 goals. His impressive performances helped the club win another title. Steaua also reached the European Cup semi-finals, but lost to Benfica. In the 1988-89 season, the team won 2 more domestic titles, and Hagi's performances continued to improve, scoring 31 goals in 30 league appearances. He also played in 9 European Cup matches, including the 4-0 defeat to AC Milan in the final. For approximately 3 seasons, he played for Steaua Bucharest, winning 5 domestic titles and 1 UEFA Super Cup. He made a total of 97 appearances and scored 76 goals in all competitions. These achievements led to Hagi being linked with 2 top Serie A clubs, AC Milan, Juventus, and German giants Bayern Munich. However, the communist government of Nicolae Ceausescu rejected all offers. This was because Hagi was a valuable national asset. Selling him to a capitalist country like Spain or Italy was considered to diminish the prestige of the socialist state. Ceausescu wanted to demonstrate that communist Romania was capable of producing world-class talent without Western assistance. After the Ceausescu regime was overthrown in the December 1989 revolution, Hagi was finally able to leave Romania and join Real Madrid in 1990. Madrid signed him after seeing Hagi's impressive performances for Romania at the 1990 World Cup in Italy. The 1990 World Cup in Italy was a crucial moment that marked Hagi's emergence as a global football star, leading Romania to a prestigious title. Hagi missed his first match at the World Cup, suspended for a red card in the final qualifier against Denmark. Fortunately, Romania managed to win their first match against the Soviet Union with a score of 2-0. Hagi was only able to play in the following matches, a loss to Cameroon and a draw against Argentina. However, those results were enough for Romania to qualify from the group stage, finishing second in the standings and advance to the round of 16. Unfortunately, in this round, Romania's journey ended at the hands of the Republic of Ireland via a penalty shootout after a 0-0 draw, with Hagi scoring Romania's first penalty goal. Following the World Cup, Hagi moved to Real Madrid on the 27th of June 1990 for a fee of $4.3 million, a considerable sum at the time. However, Hagi's journey in the land of the Matadors was not smooth sailing. He was deemed unable to live up to expectations while wearing the Los Blancos uniform compared to his reputation in Romania. However, he wasn't a complete failure. During his 2 seasons with Madrid, from 1990 to 1992, Hagi made 84 appearances, scoring 20 goals and providing 12 assists. These statistics are quite impressive for a midfielder, but the pressure at Madrid was intense, with the club always seeking a prestigious trophy every season. Hagi, however, only managed to win 1 trophy, the Supercopa de España. Hagi's most painful season at Madrid was 1991-92. Real Madrid should have won the Spanish La Liga title, but instead stumbled in the final match against Tenerife. Imagine Real Madrid leading the league table from the end of October 1991 until they had to surrender first place to Barcelona on the final day due to a painful defeat at Tenerife in the final week of the season. Hagi's failure to deliver major trophies for the capital club led to his transfer to Serie A's bottom-tier Brescia in 1992. He was transferred for $2.4 million Unfortunately, his first season with Irondinel also ended in disappointment, as they were relegated to Serie B at the end of the 1992-93 season. Having been relegated to Serie B, Hagi was briefly sought after by Napoli, who were looking for a replacement for Diego Maradona, but Brescia rejected his offer. With a series of brilliant performances in the 1993-94 Serie B season, Hagi successfully led his club to promotion back to Serie A the following season. After a tough stint at Brescia, a World Cup berth was like a gift. In the summer of 1994, Hagi led Romania to the World Cup finals and went on to become one of the most hyped teams in the United States. It was also at this World Cup that one of the greatest matches in history was presented in the round of 16 between Romania and Argentina. In Romania's first match at the 1994 World Cup in the Americas, they defeated Colombia 1-3. However, they were disappointing in their second match, where Hagi and his teammates suffered a crushing 4-1 defeat to Switzerland. Meanwhile, in their final match against the hosts, Romania won 1-0, ultimately securing their place in the knockout stages as Group A leaders. In contrast, Argentina barely qualified as the third-place team, despite boasting players of the caliber of Batistuta, Caniggia, and even the retired Diego Maradona. However, the team, nicknamed La Albiceleste, remains the favorite to win the tournament thanks to their strong track record and reputation. Romania, who qualified as group winners, immediately faced a tough challenge in the knockout stage. They would face Argentina. This meeting was billed as a battle between the real Maradona and the Maradona of the Carpathians. Unfortunately, their match failed to materialize. This was due to their star, Diego Maradona, being expelled from the tournament 3 days before the match after testing positive for doping. With Argentina reeling from the Maradona doping scandal, they faced Romania in the round of 16. Argentina still had the upper hand, but Romania had ambition. Without Maradona on the pitch, a heavy burden fell on the shoulders of Batistuta and his teammates. But for Hagi, this was the time to prove that the title of Maradona from the East was not just a figment of the imagination. At the time, Romania coach Angel Iordanescu also faced a dilemma in selecting his starting lineup. He opted to replace suspended striker Florin Raducioiu with Ilie Dumitrescu, a deeper player. He had scored 9 goals in his previous 8 international matches. This proved to be a brilliant move and an early example of the false 9 tactic. Romania, led by Gheorghe Hagi, took the lead in the 11th minute after Dumitrescu's curling free kick near the touchline beat the Argentine goalkeeper. A nearly identical goal to Hagi's goal in the opening match against Colombia. However, Romania's lead did not last long, as Batistuta equalized through a penalty in the 16th minute. But Romania took the lead again within 2 minutes, this time through a deadly counterattack that saw Dumitrescu score his second goal, putting Romania 2-1 up at halftime. Entering the second half, the Rose Bowl Stadium silently witnessed one of the most beautiful matches in World Cup history. Romania's counterattack was like lightning, striking the heart of the Argentine defense. The climax came in the 58th minute. At that moment, Salimes broke through from the left flank and passed the ball to Dumitrescu, who then played it to Captain Hagi. Hagi then fired with his weaker right foot, but the ball flew into the Argentine goal. A desperate Argentina managed to reduce the deficit in the 75th minute when the Romanian goalkeeper was unable to stop Diego Simeone's powerful shot, which was then met by Abel Balbo. Unfortunately, the 3-2 scoreline stunned millions of Argentines. Hagi had just ensured that the Maradona era had ended in the most painful way possible. Maradona, who was working as a commentator for Argentine television at the time, was unable to forget the pain of the early elimination and the paranoia he experienced. Romania coach Angel Iordanescu called Romania's victory the greatest event celebrated by our people since the revolution, and Hagi was the leader of this revival, he said. Unfortunately, Romania's impressive performance came to an end in the quarterfinals. They lost to fellow European team Sweden. They maintained their meticulous performance, holding Sweden to a 2-2 draw after 120 minutes. Unfortunately, luck wasn't on Hagi and his teammates' side, as they lost in a penalty shootout. His impressive performances during the 1994 World Cup caught the attention of Real Madrid's arch-rivals in Spain, Barcelona. Los Culés brought the Romanian star to play at Camp Nou. However, Spain apparently wasn't the promised land for Hagi. His 2 seasons with Barcelona were less than successful. This ultimately influenced Hagi to accept a move to Turkish giants Galatasaray. Hagi's brilliant performances at club level truly exploded while playing for the team nicknamed Simbom. Alongside players like Emre Belözoğlu, Okan Buruk, and Hakan Şükür, Hagi successfully led Galatasaray to 10 championship titles. The titles consist of 4 Turkish league titles, a pair of Turkish cups and a Turkish Super Cup, and continental titles in the form of 1 each, the UEFA Cup and the European Super Cup. After leading Galatasaray to numerous European titles, Hagi decided to retire. On the 24th of April 2001, in a match dubbed Gala Hagi, the man nicknamed Carpathian Maradona ended his professional playing career. He left a reputation as one of Eastern Europe's most iconic footballers. According to Transfermarkt, he played 427 matches in all competitions for both club and country, scoring 300 goals. Gheorghe Hagi may never have lifted the World Cup trophy, but in 1994, he showed that one magical left foot could shake the world. He wasn't just a Maradona replacement, he was a legend in his own right, and his legacy as a player will live on, and he will always be remembered as Maradona of the Carpathians.